great addition to the scoring rod is the putting card. This is a great tool to have to really do great practice. And the greatest thing about it is how easy it is to set up. I just place it right here and boom, snap it right on there with my thumb and forefinger right on the card, and I can take it off just as easily, stick it in my back pocket, and head out to the course. Okay, all right, so now I've set the putting card on the ground. Now I'm going to attach it to the green here with this T so I can easily adjust it. And I really want to be able to aim on a straight putt, that center target line. See that little slot that's got target on both sides to be aimed right at the middle of the hole. Okay, so there's a square club face. If the club face is passing over that red spot with that face parallel to that leading edge slot, that's going to be a straight putt. That's going to go on our intended line. If it's turned to the left as it's passing over that red dot, that's going to start off to the left. That's a closed club face. Now if it's aimed out here to the right, that's an open club face. That's going to start the ball off to the right. So we want to really find our break line, and then remember, every putt's a straight putt, so every putter face should be square to that leading edge slot as it passes over that dot. Okay. Great feature about the putting card is this little red dot behind the ball. Too many times we see people hitting the putt and looking up as they go through, and they fail to, they're worried so much about making the putt or the line of it that they forget the most important thing is just to hit the putt solidly. So if we'll set the ball up in the putting card in that outside left notch, and as I make my stroke, I'm just going to focus on that red dot directly behind the ball as I make my stroke, and that's going to be, you see, after I've stroked through, really focusing on that red dot, that keeps my head down, and I listen for the ball to go in the hole. All right, now this is a great drill as far as trying to determine the correct distance to stand away from the ball, and also from a psychological point, you always want to begin with the end in mind. So you see this little outside ring here? You got it. That's 4.25 inches. That's the exact width, circumference of the hole. So now you see, as I set the ball down there, the first thing I'm doing is I'm visualizing the ball resting in the center of the cup. Great way to start, don't you think? Okay, now a great way to basic ball alignment distance from the ball on a putt is if you're looking straight down, you should be able to fully read target above and below the ball. If I get my eyes too far out in front of it, you see that target down below is going to start to disappear, and then if I go too far away from it, then it's going to start to disappear above it there, you see. So I really want to start off being able to see target fully on both sides of the other. And that's a great way to start your distance from the ball. All right, ever had one of these? About a 4 or 5 footer above the hole, and it's probably got just as much break as it is long. A little scary, isn't it? Well, you know, one of the secrets the pros have, the reason they're so good on these putts is they always make every putt a straight putt. And you see, that's where you can really use this signature label of ours. This white part is actually the width of the hole, 4.25 inches. And you see this middle band, the 0.25? That's the center mark. That's the bullseye of golf. That's the center of the hole. That's going to give us the full hole to be able to allow for our misses. He who misses it well scores the best, okay? So now, what we're going to do is, I'm going to set this directly behind the hole right here. If this is a straight putt right here, this would be the center of the hole where I'm going to be aiming the putt. Now, when we realize how much break it is, we'll just keep moving that center of the hole out here, and that will be a straight putt. So let's say that's going to break about right out there. I'm going to aim my putting card right on that line where that would be a straight putt right there. Now I'm going to set my ball down here. A little left of that. There we go. Now I'm just going to get up here with just trying to hit a straight putt And I just moved the hole out there to the right. I'm not even going to be looking at the hole as I make my stroke. Maybe a little harder. Aim it just a little bit more to the right. I'm going to move this a little farther out here. There we go. There's my straight putt right out there. I'm going to let the slope of the green do the rest.